Machine, and I'm going to talk about my final version, I hope final version of a curve generator. So here we go. I've got the turntable, and when it's running it's quite slow. I'm going to go ahead and kick it, but very slow. Right at the moment I can go down to 1 RPM. I'll be able to change some pots and change that, make it slower if I feel like. Over here I've got a Harbor Freight grinder with I can't see from here. How about down here? There we go. A diamond granite grinder, and I have a couple of water feeds. These lines are water feeds right here, and the water feed goes down there through 100 feet of hose and then hooks up to my garden hose with that bad boy right there. It seems to work pretty good. I can adjust it. It's really nice. Okay, so I calculated the curve of that so that when it transfers over to here, I get the right thing. It's not a linear, it's coming over at a circle, so it took a little bit of doing to do, but it turned out to work. I've run one, and it's working pretty good, but since I ran this, I have put on my position control. And so instead of working it back and forth with my hand, I'll start outside, and then after every rotation I'll turn this guy one rotation there and one rotation there, and it moves it out or in. I can go either way. A 1/20 of an inch, that's 1/2 by 20 threads per inch drill rod, or threaded rod. So this is my eccentric for my machine. What I did was I positioned it so my pivot is far back as I can. I put in a lock so it can't move, and then I had some scrap wood. That's why it looks like a third grader did it. Put the scrap wood together and then built this structure here, so as I grind I can still adjust the depth, so I can move it down a little bit, do it, move down a little bit, do it, move it down a little bit, do it, whatever I want. Or I can just use that guy and just keep moving it until it does the whole thing. It'd be nice to take off small amounts. My wheel there, I had a wheel, had some HDPE, so I just made a little caster out of that. It comes to an end. Oh, I can't move it now because I got my controller on there. So if I come over here, you can see that it comes to a stop, so I theoretically can't overshoot the center of the mirror. Then I can, in adjusting these guys, I can adjust the tilt so that if I miss the center mirror, I can get it lined up just right. And if I don't hit the center mirror, I get a little titty in the middle when I'm all done. Okay, there's a lot of water, so I had a splatter issue, so I put a better splatter guard on, so I'm going to clean my machine up and hopefully it won't get icky like this again. But around the turntable I've got a drip edge, and then below the drip edge I've got a trough, and the trough right now is going down to a couple of buckets, but I'm going to hook some hoses up that and water my lawn with that stuff. Alright, it's important that I turn my eccentric off, because if I actually unplugged it. If I accidentally bumped that switch while this was going, I'd have a disaster. So I just unplugged my eccentric motor controller so that can't happen. That's my pivot arm for usual mirror making. I've got it disconnected so I can do this apparatus. And that's about it. Other than that, it's just the same old machine, only with some curve generator thing on it. That right there is the old curve generator. That is a diamond disc, and oh my god, that thing just kills glass. It's run by 1 horsepower motor, but the whole thing weighs about 60 pounds. I didn't want 60 pounds sitting up here over the mirror, so I went with this one here. Lonnie Robinson was a great help on this, and these spherical bearings, oh baby, those are so cool. All right, that's it.